Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back. And God save our gracious queen. Long live our queen. God save the queen. We're on week 14. I don't actually remember how much I've had to play this. Need to get some sword skill. And some meditation. Oh no, she needs to learn logistics first. Oh, and she's already well on this. Okay. Oh yes, the angry princess. I'd forgotten about that. You practice slow swings to move your blade to precisely mark targets, building up your muscles and control. You drill with a partner, attacking and blocking carefully timed patterns. In the afternoon, you learn about support costs created by support. What? The more equipment you have, the more people and animals are needed to move them. And then those people and animals also need to be fed and equipped. That didn't seem the most well written. You learn about the difficulty of obtaining new supplies from the field. Enemy civilians may hide or destroy supplies rather than let them fall into your hands, and friendly civilians may not stay friendly if robbed. Really? Remember that the Festival of the Good Lady is approaching. There will be public celebrations for the commoners, followed by a grand gala for nobility. As queen, you would be expected to lead the procession and take part in the ceremonial planting, and possibly give a speech. However, since you are not yet crowned, it is not required, and it may not be safe to expose you to the public.
What do you mean, not safe?
Outside of the castle, you are less well protected. If anyone means you harm, think on it now. Decide later. There's a letter for you as well.
It's from Bryony. I went to school with her, but she's a couple years older than me. Her mother is the Duchess of Mead. She's complaining that her mother still won't let her come home for the holidays. Apparently, her Uncle Kevin is absolutely furious about that woman's trial.
I'll let her go.
She's bored and looking for adventure. Well, I don't have any to suggest to her.
Let's go get angry. You peek at some of the luckless peasants held in the dungeons, petty thieves and troublemakers, now suffering in the dark. They're obviously bad people, but seeing them so miserable still feels unfair. There must be a better way. Yes, the angriest princess in all the land. Wow. She's really into her military. Angry princess is really paying off for me. Some more swords and some naval strategy. Go for it. You practice moving with a blade, sidestepping, charging, and lunging. You learn that the sea is not something you hold, it is something you travel across. Naval strategy ensures your free travel while denying it to your enemies. You study different kinds of ship, their names, designs, and the number of crew needed for each. All valuable knowledge. Today is the procession and planting for the Festival of the Good Lady. Will you be leading the parade? If you have any concerns about your safety, please stay here. The people will recover from disappointments. If you lose there is no recovery. I'm making a parade and a speech. I'm not afraid. I'm gonna be the best parade leader ever.
The best parade leader ever!
My little girl. You prepare your best gown for the occasion, and then walk slowly through the town with your attendants. It will not be appropriate for you to wear a sword, but you do walk around with a sturdy golden scepter that's taller than you are. At the end of the route, decoration failed, elegance failed. You help the priestesses turn over the earth for the new tree to be planted. After the blessings are read, you hold your hands and call for silence so that you can speak. Public speaking failed. Unfortunately, all the words that you had planned go out of your head when you're faced with the moment. You manage a few polite sayings about the meanings of the holidays and thank everyone for attending, then turn away, your cheeks red. Procession regroups to return to the castle. What are you talking about it being dangerous, you arsehole? It's fine. Okay, I made a bit of an arse of myself, but let's get a little less angry. No, it's good to be angry. She doesn't need to be afraid. She doesn't need to be depressed. Everything's bad. Let's just make her angrier. The thrill of competition burns deep inside. Yes! The angriest, the most willful. Neither cheerful or depressed, the perfect state of mind. Oh, Don't need to change clothes. Oh, nope, skills is what I'm after. More naval strategy. I'm 0.6 off on swords. Well, let's learn some archery. You learn how to twist and wax bowstring from a variety of fibers. You study different kinds of ship, their speed, maneuverability, and standard complements of weapons. You learn about the recruitments of all civilized sailors to rescue the crew of a sinking ship, even an enemy. Oh, requirement, not recruitment. You unlock a new outfit. How? Are you ready for the grand ball? All the nobles in the domain are here to see you, to see their queen.
Go.
You finish dressing and descend the stairs to make a grand entrance. I can already see how this is going to go with my level of elegance and dashingness. And all around, the rich and powerful pause in their activities to gaze upon you, the ruler of them all. Presence failed, elegance failed, composure failed, decoration failed. Seeing yourself reflected in so many eyes makes you want to run away and hide. After a moment, oh yes, pressured +1, afraid +1. You force yourself to carry on, but you're sure they've still seen you hesitate. Your father waits for you at the bottom of the stairs and offers you his arm. The first dance is for us. He guides you gently around the dance floor, never rushing you. It is fun to dance with your father, but the look in his eyes is so sad. After this, you must choose your own partner. There are a number of men who hope to catch your eye. The Duke of Kiggle alone has brought 3 eligible sons, all near your age. You look around the room, it's all possible partners, which is to say, everyone. No one may begin dancing until you do. You can pick whomever you want, and you will not be denied. Court manners failed. Someone about my age, someone younger, someone older, someone already married, or someone scandalous. Who the hell would be scandalous? I'm gonna pick it just to see. You don't want everyone assuming whoever you pick first is your intended marriage partner, so why not make a choice as ridiculous as possible? Yes! Angry Princess is the best. The Duchess of Ursel! Perfect choice, my lady. You admit to yourself that you are hoping such an outrageous act would cause her to lose some of her composure, but she remains unruffled. At least the chorus of shocked whispers around you as you take your place on the floor is gratifying. Dancing with a real partner feels quite different from dancing with your father. You knew him, knew his steps like a part of you. Now every move is a mystery. Partial success. You've been tutored in dance, of course, as is your partner, and it is simple enough to move through the motions without mishap. Between the dances, there is time for the guests to mingle, chat, and sample tiny bites of exquisite food. Courtroom manners and flattery failed. During the lull in music, Banian, the Duke of Marie, taps an elegant fingernail against a wine glass, letting a clear note ring out throughout the room. If I might have your attention, I believe we should offer our compliments to our lovely hostess. Her bravery and courage keep our borders defended. Everyone applauds politely. As the gala continues, you take the opportunity to observe nobles that you rarely see. There's Gwenelle, for instance, the young lady of Sudbury, only months older than you, and due to finally inherit control of her duchy soon. Or Adele, the youngest daughter of the Duchess of Lilla, and a fierce sportswoman. She was a few years ahead of you at school, and the absolute terror of the ball fields. No Bryony. She said her parents were leaving her stuck at school this season. Her parents are here dancing together, the Duke Consort clutching his Duchess possessively tight. Strange there is no sign of your cousins, though. Shouldn't they be here? Your aunt and uncle are here, of course. It would be scandalous if they hadn't come, never being so close by. Sense magic failed. It's nice to be able to enjoy time with family and friends, isn't it, while you're completely oblivious? She needs to feel less pressured. What makes her less pressured? Nothing. All she can do is be angry. Even I'm feeling sorry for her now. Man. So what did I get? Uniform boosts military. Yes! Perfect for the military state I wish to... Whoa. Oh, I got bonus for everything on there. That's wonderful. So now archery and meditation. That's a good mixture. There we go. You learn to cut, fletch, and tie arrows. You learn about different styles and sizes of bows, long, short, and recurve. You practice assuming a sitting position that allows you to be relaxed and tranquil without being so relaxed that you are likely to fall asleep. You wander downstairs to visit your father and talk about the latest events in the domain. You're moving with such enthusiasm that you don't realize your father isn't alone until it's too late to avoid him and his companion.
You're too kind, Jocelyn.
Countess Siren, not a member of your circles. She's a bit more than a decade your senior, far too old to have ever been your friend, and yet not at all old as noble women go. She has 2 minor titles, no husband, and your father's arm in her grasp. How dare she make a move on your father? Shame her with silent scorn, insult her with floor trip as she passes. You wait until the Countess gets closer, then you hook your foot around to make her stumble. Unfortunately, your feet get tangled up and you end up tripping over yourself, falling to the ground with a thud. Elodie, are you alright?
Oh dear, she does need a bit looking after, doesn't she?
Not by you! Oh! I should go now.
I hope to see more of you later.
When she's gone, you raise an eyebrow at your father. Don't give me that look, young lady. She's a nice woman, nothing more.
She wants something more!
And it's not going to happen anytime soon. You should be careful of how you deal with people like Siren. You need the goodwill of nobles as well as your commoners.
There haven't been any problems thus far.
Many dark looks were aimed at your way at the gala. As queen, you must be aware of everything around you.
Isn't that what I have agents for?
Yes, but you must give them direction. What is your greatest concern? Noble plots, commoner uprising, foreign threats, or assassins. Well, I haven't got any reason to fear those 2, as far as I know. Noble plots. The Duchess does keep mentioning something, but I guess it'd be assassins.
I can deal with any problem that come up as long as I'm here to deal with them. It's assassins I'm worried about.
You are your own best defense against assassins. Increasing your skills will help protect you. Beyond that, you can train even more soldiers into personal bodyguards to watch over you. Or you can institute harsh penalties for treason and make people too frightened to cross you. More training, more guards, or punishments. No, we only need ourselves.
There's so many things I need to learn and so little time.
Be calm and determined and you will succeed. I believe in you.
Thanks, Dad.
But... let's visit the Duchess.
You have not yet reached the crystal. Are you making progress, or is it time for another plan? That would probably be the drastic action she mentioned earlier.
What's drastic action?
I suppose I'll have to listen to another plan.
Leave it to me.
Fine.
That night, an explosion rocks the castle. A section of stone near the royal treasury collapses, crushing the guards on duty. You bitch! Nothing is stolen, at least nothing that is acknowledged publicly. But even when you look at your father's face, you can see it in his eyes. The crystal is gone and he knows you are to blame. He will never trust you in the same way again. I didn't fucking do it! Fuck you, Dad. Archery and meditation. If he's not going to trust me, I need to take care of myself now. I'll master every form of military there is. You learn about caring for your bow, how to store it between uses, stirring, and string and unstringing. And check for damage or wear. You also learn that you should never fire a bow without an arrow on the string. You strap on protective gear and practice gripping, drawing, and anchoring the bow before finally using a shot. Man, I did some in my first lesson. Everything's a 25 or higher, so we're good to go. You close your eyes and relax every muscle in your body in turn, letting that feeling travel down you from your head to the fingertips to your toes. You take slow, deep breaths, letting the air move throughout your body, feeling it give you life and energy. You've unlocked a new outfit. It is time of the year to decide any necessary adjustments to the royal budget. The majority of money we receive is already spoken for, but there is always room for some discretion.
I really don't understand all these numbers.
Raise taxes, keep them the same, or lower taxes. I'm gonna lower taxes.
I think we have enough money. Let's lower the taxes a little.
As you wish. I need them. You bitch!
Do you have it? You do have it, don't you?
The crystal? Of course, everything is ready for you.
Right. Did you really have to kill the guards?
If you regret the sacrifice, then do not let it go to waste.
It's too late to turn back now. I have to do the best I can for my people. What do I do?
Pick up the crystal with your bare hands, press it against your chest, over your heart, and say, Illuminate.
Okay, here we go. Illuminate! Release!
Now we are a magic girl. Yes! Now we are card captor Elodie. You feel dizzy and both larger and lighter than you were before. The crystal has disappeared from view, but you know where it is.
Wow! The priestess here is a friend of mine. I will come to your lessons in the faith and train you to use your powers. I should feel happy, I guess. I'm a lumen now. I just hope I'm doing the right thing.
So what have we got for our angry princess today? Priestess robes. Yeah. I'm more the Utena fan, I guess. Pole arms next. And then more strategy. I think everything else can go to waste. Pole arms. You learn about a variety of long weapons, from the quarterstaff to the spear to the halberd and glaive. You practice walking while carrying a long weapon, getting the feel for its size and weight, and learning to maneuver without banging it into anything unintentionally. You study the power of ranged weapons, from arrows to thrown at fire and sand, and how the threat of such attacks can shift the enemy's response. You study the use of cavalry in battle, as well as the costs and benefits of traveling with large animals. This doesn't sound good. You are requested to stand in judgment. A man has been convicted of murder by strangling of his wife. He does not deny the act, but requests a pardon that he may be set free.
If you have met your wife, why do you think I'm going to set you free? Save me, your majesty! It wasn't my fault. Demons made me do it! Everyone knows the power of magical beasties! They used me, they twisted my finger into chains! My wife found me screaming, tried to shake me, and the chains wrapped around her. I need the princesses to bless me and make me clean again.
Demons?
Demons that make you attack people, is that even possible?
Pardon him, No!
I don't care whether it was demons or not. You're still a murderer and your life is forfeit.
Yes. Oh, look at that grin!
You'll be hanged in public as a deterrent to future criminals.
He opens his mouth to argue with you further, but then his shoulders slump.
Yes, your majesty.
Oh, Elodie. So what was it? Huh. I thought it'd show me something about the fact that I got guards killed. Well, I think that'll do for now. We're definitely living up to the name of Macho Queen. But I think I've made a mistake. We're not quite the Queen yet, so it's Macho Princess. Well, thank you all for watching. That's actually been a lot more fun. Not that I didn't enjoy the first time, but now that things seem to be happening, and I'm enjoying that. And she's getting angrier, and I'm definitely enjoying that. See you all next time.